In this video, I'm going to be explaining order of operations. But before we get started on that, let's go over a few simple terms. The first term is expression, and an expression is a combination of numbers, symbols, and operations. Operations meaning addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division that have a value. So an expression would be 4 times 6, because you know that 4 times 6 equals 24, and that's a numerical value. Another expression would be something like 3x minus 4 equals 8, because we know that x has to have a specific value for this to equal 8. Another important term is evaluate. And evaluating just means to solve or to find the value. So like up here, we knew that 4 times x was 24. And up here, we know that 3x minus 4 equals 8, that x is going to be equal to 4. Because 3 times 4 is 12, minus 4 equals 8. Now, let's go back to order of operations. Order of operations is a structure used to evaluate each of those expressions. PEMDAS is a shorthand to help you remember what to do first in the equation. So the first step when you have an expression is to do what is inside of parentheses. And this also includes brackets. This is your first step to any problem. The next step would be exponents. So after parentheses, you evaluate the exponents. The M and D stand for multiply and divide. Now I color coordinated these to show you that you can multiply, divide, and divide in any order. You can either divide before you multiply or multiply before you divide, but they have to go from left to right of the expression. So you start on the left side and go to the right side. You must do multiplication and division before you add or subtract. And these, color coordinated, mean they're also reversible. You can subtract before you add or add before you subtract, but they always are your last step in your order of operations. Now let me give you a quick example. One example would be 4 plus 3 times 2. Look, are there any parentheses? No. Are there any exponents? No. Is there any multiplication or division? Yes, right here. So we would do 3 times 2 first. So leave the 4. 3 times 2 is 6. So now we just do addition or subtraction because that's all that's left in our problem. And 4 plus 6 equals 10. Now take this same expression, but add parentheses right here. So now we do have parentheses, so we have to evaluate what's inside of here first. 4 plus 3 gives you 7, and then you're left with times 2. There's no exponents, but there is multiplication, so multiplication would be next. 7 times 2 equals 14. And 10 does not equal 14. So you can see how critical the order of operations is. You always do parentheses, then exponents, then multiplication or division, and then addition or subtraction.